During our class videos, you may hear our poets and playwrights use terms that are new to you. We have created a list of key terms and definitions that you can refer to at any point during our video lectures. This list is available on the Videos and Readings class page, where you can read it or download it as a PDF. If you would like to find and review these terms while you watch each class video, you can stop this video, go back to the Videos and Readings class page, and download the PDF. There you can play this video and each of the following class videos. If you have any questions about these terms, we encourage you to ask your teaching team in the weekly class discussions. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about how this MOOC works, how it is organized, how it works week by week, and how to participate in the MOOC.
The MOOC will begin with orientation days. During the first few days, you may spend your time reviewing the syllabus, course completion standards, and tips for navigating this MOOC and making the most of your time here.
Our teaching team will be leading some getting to know you discussions, which you're welcome to join.
The MOOC is in 3 blocks. The first block A will encompass weeks 1 and 2, and in addition to craft, it will focus on the development of identities and communities, inclusions and exclusions, how a person's community of origin supports and/or conflicts with their development of their identity or selfhood.
And in Block B, weeks 3 and 4 will focus on connecting and expressing identities, how a person's identity draws on and reflects aspects of the multiple communities they claim membership in, how those memberships may or may not overlap experientially, how community voices may be leveraged to support individual and community expressions of identity.
Block C, which includes weeks 5 and 6, we will focus on activating identities, movement, crisis, conflict, forcing examinations of identity, motivating community and individual activism, and also on performance.
And as you progress through these structured examinations of identity in your writing process, we will encourage you to examine how particular social issues can influence the formation of individual and community identities, and how identity can be leveraged through writing to illuminate social changes and advocate for change.
And then we will have 5 farewell days. In our last few days, we will wrap up the course with a farewell video and closing directions.
So week by week, the MOOC will present the following materials: pre-recorded class videos, which will present the views of a diverse collection of authors of poetry and plays;
required readings in poetry and plays, as well as writing assignments in poetry and plays;
community feedback on the writing assignments and live discussions led by a teaching team of poets and playwrights;
and additional optional small group discussions and collaborations.
And we encourage you in every possible way to be a part of those discussions. So the MOOCs are, as you know, entirely voluntary. What we are providing you with is this, our invitation to spend the next 7 weeks immersed in the study and practice of writing. This site is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Each week we'll post a set of new materials, videos recorded by our authors, readings, writing assignments, and discussions led by our teaching team.
And each week you can respond to these materials by completing and posting a writing assignment, adding your thoughts and questions to the discussions, and taking part in community feedback by reading the work of your fellow writers and giving them helpful feedback.
We offer you all of these methods of engagement because we want to support your learning style and your writing style, whatever that may be.
And we also offer an optional certificate of completion for a fee. The certificate is a way for you to earn formal recognition for your work. It is completely optional. You can complete this MOOC and choose not to pay for the certificate. In order to earn the certificate, you have to meet certain completion requirements. So if you think you would like to earn it, make sure you review those requirements.
However you choose to participate, we welcome you. We're delighted that you're here, and we're looking forward to these next 7 weeks of discovery.
Onward.